It's your partner, man. Woo. It's your partner, man. Woo. You know what I'm talking about? What's good with the people, man? How's y'all doing on this soggy Sunday? They ain't gonna never change, man. They ain't gonna never change, man. You know what I'm talking about? This one right here gonna be called short-sighted, man. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know my breads and the rest. Y'all know how I get down. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out ha ha. You know what I'm talking about? Ken in the pen, man. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing. Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now. You go get you some about 76 MacArthur Giants Liquors. You know what I'm talking about? 82nd Hillside Barbershop. They say somebody put them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, man. You know what I'm talking about? You come get them from me. But if all else fails, man, make sure you go to Amazon, copy a hardback, that is. You know what I'm talking about, man. Worldwide INC, Worldwide Incorporated, you know what I'm talking about, Worldwide. You know what I'm talking about, they gonna say what that mean. I'm gonna say, hey, you know what I'm talking about. It means everybody, bro, everybody included, you know what I'm talking about. And Dugu, Mike, Cutthroat, Lil Rue, not Little Rue, but Little Rue, you know what I'm talking about. Tata the player, that's who comes next. Special shout out goes to Tata the player, that's who comes next, you know what I'm talking about. Get well, man. You know what I'm talking about? Same thing, bro. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Now let's get through these disclaimers. A good brother like myself, I don't promote nothing. You know what I'm talking about? No drug users, no drug sellers, no alcohol consumption. Don't take a sip of the sippers, man. Good brother like me don't promote nothing, man. Don't promote no crime. Don't promote no violence. Don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. I don't promote no negativity. No, man. Me, man, I don't promote shh. They say, well, bro, I don't promote shh. You know what I'm talking about? All I promote is y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Go ahead, do what you're going to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we don't know how much of it we got, man. But a good brother like myself, man, I'm not prejudiced, no, man. Good brother like myself, man, I ain't got nothing against the sexually different, man. No, man. Good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against the little people, no, man. Me, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me, man. I just love me some everybody. As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bringing that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? That love. What'd you say, bro? That love. Back to YouTube community. You with me? You know what I'm talking about? Come fuck with a nigga one time, man. Man, what's good with the people? How is y'all doing out there, man? How is y'all doing on this short-sighted sorry Sunday? They ain't gonna never change. They say, what's the name of this one, bro? Called short-sighted. You know what I'm talking about? Say, bro, why you say short-sighted? You know what I'm talking about? Because I believe a lot of us are short-sighted. You know what I'm talking about? I don't even believe a lot of us are short-sighted. I think a lot of us get caught up in other people's short-sight. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicle. Yeah, I think some of us got some long vision. We just get caught up in other people's short-sightedness. I said short-sightedness. Yeah, bro, that's just short-sightedness, bro. You know what I'm talking about? You can't see that far. You know what I'm talking about? You need the glasses, the ones that see you can see up real close. You can see 20/20 vision when it's up real close. You know what I'm talking about? But when it's far away, man, you can't see it. You know what I'm talking about? And a lot of us, I was short-sighted for hella long, bro. I ain't bullshitting with you. It was fuck you. It was just the mission at hand. You know what I'm talking about? I was short-sighted. I used my shortness sight. You know what I'm talking about, for some years of my life. You know what I'm talking about? And once again, fuck y'all. I get tired of clarifying shit for y'all. Think what you want to, nigga. Fuck you. Yeah, I ain't bullshitting. I get tired of clarifying something, because you niggas be looking. This is how you got short-sightedness. You know what I'm talking about? You niggas be looking just to take something wrong. We come around as people, nigga, and we looking for the shit we could contradict. We looking for the shit that we could point out. We just looking for some chaos. You know what I'm talking about? We just looking for some chaos. I ain't bullshitting with you. But short sight. Because I was talking to somebody yesterday, as a matter of fact, and you know, it'd just be hella funny. But you knew a long time ago when I knew I was gonna be all right. They said, how did you know a long time ago you was gonna be all right, bro? Because when the motherfuckers was teasing me, just like when I first started, motherfuckers called, man, don't nobody want to see this shit, man. Don't nobody, you know what I'm talking about? And that's how I knew right then and there. You know what I'm talking about? Because a lot of motherfuckers who told me that, I never even told that I had a channel. You know what I'm talking about? And somehow you still found me. So I knew I was gonna be all right there, bro. I ain't bullshitting with you. Yeah, I knew I was gonna be all right there. Cause I never even told you I had a channel and somehow you found it. Cause that's what they'll do to you, folks. You know what I'm talking about? I starting to argue. See me, I'm just a different person. You get what I'm saying? So I like like I be saying a gang of shit up here up on this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know how bruh fuck with it. You know what I'm talking about? The wisdom from the one way. You know what I'm talking about? You know I fuck with it. But yeah, I be knowing I'm gonna be okay with other motherfuckers. They send you something, bruh, and there'll be a motherfucker on there saying some of the same shit you done said before. You know what I'm talking about? But this motherfucker didn't got celebrated for saying it. I know I'm gonna be all right, bruh. So y'all actually like that shit I be saying. You know what I'm talking about? Somebody else just got to tell you. I can't say it. You know what I'm talking about? Jay-Z, one of these niggas off one of these sitcoms or something, when them niggas got to come tell you, then it'll make sense. You know what I'm saying? When Brett say it, it don't. You know what I'm talking about? It don't garner the attention. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. This is cool. Just remember I told you. But short-sightedness, and especially if this is why you don't talk to other people about your shit. Cause 9 times out of 10 they got some short sight. Cause most people just think about money, folks. So they don't give a fuck. Like they just trying to the quickest way to get paid, folks. That's what they on. Short sightedness, and that's cool if you just want some money. You know what I'm talking about? Anything you want to do is cool. Actually, it's not, but go ahead, man. You got the right to do it. If you did what I'm saying, man, can you smell what the rock is cooking? Soggy Sunday, they ain't gonna never change, man. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew sis, old man, old lady. Nephew sis, old man, old lady. I say, why you say all that, bruh? Because this is why it's dangerous talking to people about shit that they know nothing about. See, we good for that. We'll fuck around and be building rocket ships and shit, and we'll go ask a nigga who don't even know how to put a bike together about some shit we doing, bruh, and take his advice. You know what I'm talking about? While we over here building rocket ships, this nigga don't even know how to put a scooter together. But this the nigga you ask for his opinion about your rocket ship. You know what I'm talking about? Because most people just chasing money and shit, bruh. So when you be asking questions and shit, bruh, a lot of motherfuckers is gonna tell you whichever quicker to the money. However you can get to some money quick, bruh, that's what they gonna tell you to do. You better watch out with that shit, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? You better watch out with that shit, bruh. Ask the motherfuckers who doing shit that you ain't doing, bruh. Because a lot of times they just don't understand what the fuck you doing. So they gonna give you some advice, bruh. They gonna have you out here looking like everybody else, short-sightedness. They gonna tell you to use your motherfucking platform to hurry up and get a few dollars up out of it, bruh. I had to tell one of these niggas yesterday, bruh, that yeah, you can get some money, bruh. You gonna lose your soul, folks. And the motherfucker told me that's how I'm looking at it. No, you gonna lose your soul, folks. That's exactly what you gonna do, bruh. Because if you want some money, I mean, it's hella easy to get up here, bruh, and do a whole bunch of shit that everybody else doing. I ain't into doing a bunch of shit I ain't proud of. I'm used to talking shit to when I'm doing shit, so I don't really want to be doing nothing that I'm embarrassed of. You get what I'm saying? Because I be loud with it. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I be loud with it. Five pop. I said five pop. Five pop. You see how loud I am with it? Man, it's about 6 in the morning. You see how loud I am with it? You know, I'm talking about 6 in the morning. God damn. It ain't never been this daylight 6 in the morning in the morning. You know what I'm talking about? We was kings. He say, why you fuck with it like that, man? As if I don't, ain't nobody else is, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? But short-sightedness. Because this is what I don't think us as people we get. We be short-sighting ourselves. I've seen it done a million times all through my life, bro. We short-sight ourselves because we can't think far. I used to see this all the time. Like when you was grinding, It's a lot of motherfuckers who used to grind for a car. Say that again, bro. You had a lot of motherfuckers that would grind for a car. You had a lot of motherfuckers that would grind for shoes and bro. So say your car costed I don't know, it's a 5.0 out there on the market, 3,500 or something, 3,200. You would grind to get 3,500. You'll go buy that motherfucker for that 3,200. You got 300 left. You might got one good mission up in you. The first time you bought that motherfucker, so you bend the corners. The next day, bro, you out of it. But I've watched a lot of motherfuckers do that, bro. You just grind to get the car, then it's like you lose your desire. But it ain't even like the car cost 3,200, nigga. You grind up to 3,500. You had enough to buy the car and go on your first smoke. And then it was over with, bro. You get what I'm saying? Now you just broke again with a car. Which a lot of times put you in a worse position. Because a lot of times you was out there high side once you got that car. Mama say don't blow your nose on camera. Sorry, mama. Sorry, mama. Top of the world, mama. Top of the world. You know what I'm talking about? Because a lot of times you just you put yourself behind the game. Because you just had 3,500, you bought this car for 3,200, and then you went on a good smoke. So now you probably got about 75. If that, you might got about $35 in your pocket the next day, right? But see, a lot of times what happened was, and I done seen this happen as soon as a motherfucker bought their car and was on that good smoke, you fuck around and get told. So not only do you not have the $9.99 to go get your shit from A and B, but you don't have $1 in your pocket. So you just lost your car. You don't have nothing. You back at square one, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Short-sightedness. You know what bruh specialized in? Buying cars for $250 and $350, $100. You know what I'm talking about? Buying cars for $250, buying cars for $350, buying cars for $500. You know what I'm talking about? Now just imagine you got that 3,500, nigga. Your car costs $500. You got 3 bands. You got 3 bands to the good, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You could even take $1,000 off, man. Had 2 bands to the good, man. You got a hell of a mission right there with that $1,000 in your pocket, man. We smoking weed, popping pills. We doing it big. God damn, bro. Short-sightedness, man. I ain't never liked that deal. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't never liked that deal, bro. I ain't never liked the deal that once something go wrong, you all the way behind, you underwater again, bro. That shit don't make no sense. But I used to see a lot of that shit, bro. And that's how the game is today, folks. I ain't bullshitting with you. You don't want nothing but that one thing that everybody else gonna pay attention to. But a lot of times that one thing could be taken away hella quick. You know what I'm talking about? You done bought a chain, you done lost that motherfucker, you done got in a fight or something, just that short-sightedness, bro. We do that shit with possessions, we do that shit with people, we do that shit with understanding, we be short-sighted like a motherfucker, folks. Because a lot of times we only want what we want. You know what I'm talking about? So we just don't really see this thing through all the way. And like I said, I think some of y'all got long vision. I think y'all be getting caught up in other people's short-sightedness. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I think your friend be like talking y'all into their short-sightedness. Like, no, man, let's do this. You know what I'm talking about? So then you end up doing it. But I had to talk with a motherfucker yesterday, man. And, I was trying to, tell me what I need to do. You know what I'm talking about? I'm cool. You know what I'm talking about? And when they got through telling me what I need to do, this is what I told them. I said, see, you got me down. Now I need to hear the plan you got for yourself. Because you got everything I need to do now. Now I need to hear the plan you got for yourself. Motherfuckers start laughing. Bust out laughing. You know what I'm talking about? You can't fuck with the baby cuz. You know what I'm talking about? You'll never be able to tell me the plan that you got for me and then don't tell me the plan you got for yourself. You know what I'm talking about? Because I'm going to tell you that plan that you have for me, use it for yourself. You know what I'm talking about? You don't need to waste your plans on me. You know what I'm talking about? Use them for yourself, man. Short-sightedness. And a lot of us can't see, folks. We can't see. Nigga, you can't see in front of you, folks. You can't. You can't see in front of you. Hold on. The educational purposes only. You know what I'm talking about? I wonder could I do that, man? Started motherfucking, look, I be giving you niggas ideas. Started trying on showing you niggas how to fix blunts and shit. I'm telling you, that's how I used to get to smoke when I was little sometimes. When I was broke, I'm one of them niggas that could roll. Not only can I roll, I'm one of them niggas that you could break a beat legit and I could put that motherfucker back together. Nigga, patch master. You know what I'm talking about? I was always, nigga, a master or something. You know what I'm talking about? Leg master. You know what I'm talking about? Something like a karate movie. You know how niggas be having black belts and shit? Bruh got a black belt and a lot of shit. You know what I'm talking about? Master I am. You know what I'm talking about? Leg master, patch master. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Patch master. But yeah, just short-sightedness, folks. And like I said, I think some of us be having long vision and we get caught up in somebody else's short-sightedness. You know what I'm talking about? They get you short-sighted with all the shit they put in front of your face. You know what I'm talking about? They take away your long vision and just give you short-sightedness. Now all of a sudden you need to, I told y'all be wanting to eat with this. Now all of a sudden, nigga, you need some lamb. Or now all of a sudden you need to drop BMW. Now all of a sudden you need some shit that you didn't let somebody else put on your brain. You just had your whole motherfucking plan, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You just had a 2-year plan. You know what I'm talking about? You was finna work, you was finna save this amount of money, you was finna do this. You had just had a 2-year plan, bro, that was finna take you 2 years. You start watching one of these jokers, now all of a sudden your 2-year plan then turned into 30 days, you gotta have you a BMW. Short-sightedness. You know what I'm talking about? Cause we just good for saying shit. You know, like y'all hear something, whoever popular, bro, that's who sayings we saying. Y'all know like when Brett was around here in Nipsey, everybody was talking about this the marathon and this the everybody be yelling that shit and take off in a sprint. Everybody be like, you know it's not it's a marathon and take off in a sprint, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Like we running the 50 meters. Cause everybody just say shit. Everybody just say what everybody else is saying, bruh. Short-sighted and soggy Sunday, they ain't gonna never change. Nephew says old man, old lady. Nephew says old man, old lady. And I gotta get on up out of here. I realized my other video didn't even upload on that motherfucker, but it's upload, man. You know what I'm talking about? Sensible. Sensible Saturday. I ain't been going live and shit cause I ain't been feeling like fucking with y'all, I'll tell you the truth. Y'all might do one up out of me today, football. We might just kick on back and chop it up like a player. You know what I'm talking about? That's all Brett be looking to do. And once again, man, have anybody seen Steve Gilmore, man? You know what I'm talking about? Shout out Steve Gilmore. You know what I'm talking about? Hope everything all right. My brother ain't seen y'all here in a minute. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out Steve Gilmore. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out the people you start with. You know what I'm talking about? And just short-sightedness, folks. Make sure you got that long vision. Soggy Sunday, they ain't gonna never change, bruh. Cause it's like I said, bruh, I seen motherfuckers who had they long vision and got caught up in somebody else's short-sightedness. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what happened to you, bruh. Cause like, just me, I'm just gonna put this bug in your ear. You ain't gotta agree with me, bruh. We a little bit too old to be getting peer pressure. You know what I'm talking about? You don't really be talking about the kids and shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew and them, I don't know, man. Hope y'all can learn something from this shit, but you gonna have to figure it out. Fine, find out, nigga. I wasn't listening to shit when I was a little nephew and shit. I had to figure out the hard way, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I had to run around there and get caught up in conspiracies and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all remember when the bundles was getting stalled off 75th? That nigga G from the Drags and shit. Y'all remember, bro, got caught up in that conspiracy. It wasn't even, bro, this is what I'm saying, man. Always take one for the team, man. You know what I'm talking about? Always take one for the team, man. I don't even give a fuck who it was. I know who it was, though. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out one of my niggas, rest in peace, my other one, man. You know what I'm talking about? I wish them niggas would have let me in on the deal, man. Shit, you know what I'm talking about? Brother sat over there, man. Nigga, brother sat over there, man. Had to take all that shit about some shit I ain't even did, man. Told you, bro, good for that one. I'm gonna rock with you. I wish y'all would have let me, I'd have felt a little bit better, man, if I'd have got to smoke or sell some of that shit on the, you know what I'm talking about? I'd have felt a little better about the consequences that came upon Brett. Coffee Chronicles. But that's that day I vividly remember my nigga Black Iris sitting out there telling the rest of them niggas, man, y'all leave them little niggas alone. They ain't gonna do nothing but go around the corner and get a gun. God damn, shout out Black Iris. He said, man, leave them little niggas alone, man. Ain't gonna do nothing but run around there and go get a gun. You know what I'm talking about? That nigga Black Iris, I don't even know why that just popped up in my mind, man. That nigga so funny. That nigga said some of the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life at the time, man. Then he was talking about guns and shit. That nigga said, nigga, you ever see my gun, you'll be laying on the other end of that motherfucker. God damn, blood. That's the funniest shit I had ever heard at the time, blood. Cause I'm one of the niggas that could just roast, bro. When I was a youngster, nigga, I could roast with the niggas who could roast that was grown. You know what I'm talking about? We used to go over there. We used to show our ass. I told y'all, we used to go over there to 75th, all the old school ballers, CD in them. CD, Byru, Jim Wayne, B-Lo, Black Ira, and all the fellas, man. We used to go over there. We'd be back and forth. From time we'll go over there with that Mississippi bankroll, man. We got knocked this big, hella 20s and 5s, dope money. You know what I'm talking about? We'll go around there high side and talking about, we talking to ballers and shit, talking about y'all ain't having no money. You know what I'm talking about? These niggas owning businesses and shit. You know what I'm talking about? These are niggas that these niggas that be owning nightclubs around the city and shit. You know what I'm talking about? The dice spot and all that shit. We over there fucking with them, talking about y'all ain't having no money. We was feeling ourselves. Coffee Chronicle. I remember that nigga Ira seen me grinding in the wheelchair. That nigga pulled up on the side of me and nice shook his head. He said, boy, you's a goddamn fool. He said, boy, you's a goddamn fool. I was playing the part, nigga. I was having motherfuckers push me up the hill and shit. I ain't bullshitting with you. Then my other old school nigga pulled me to the side and say, stop doing that, bro. That's like don't use that game right there, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And I respected that. Short-sighted. Because I wasn't even thinking how insensitive that shit was. You feel what I'm saying? But I wasn't trying to be funny. I was grinding. But I got what he was saying. See, we had niggas back then that'll pull you to the side. Like, check this out, man. That ain't no good shit right there, bro. You don't even want to play like that. Even though I wasn't playing, I was grinding. That was just some shit for the police. But I got what he was saying. But short-sightedness, and I'm finna get on up out of here because bro got to make a famous run this morning. I'm finna say something, I don't know, it's gonna sound crazy. Like, if you got your own short sight, I ain't gonna say that's cool, but it's better to have your own short sight to have your own long sight and get caught up in somebody else's short sight, folks. I'm just saying, whether you got short sight or long sight, bruh, let that shit be about you. You know what I'm talking about? Don't let somebody else make you think small, folks. That's all I'm saying. Because right now they training everybody to think small, folks. That's why it's important to be petty. You know what I'm talking about? They just training you to think small. They training you not to have objective thinking. They training you to only like they just turning everything into coach, nigga. whatever you like, you got to be on this side, and we again like that. The shit just don't make no sense, bro. They killing the network, like I said, folks. They just killing the people. Soggy Sunday, they ain't gonna never change. You know what I'm talking about? Short sighted. You don't be that, man. I'm telling you, cause I was just short sighted on some shit, and that shit'll bother me for the rest of my life. You know what I'm talking about? And we can sit here and say it ain't your fault and all that shit, but that's why I said some shit I want to change about myself. Cause once again, we walk around this motherfucker like we just got all the time in the world. Coffee Chronicles. You know what I'm talking about? And all you gonna have is all your time in the world. That's why time is so important. Some real shit. Coffee Chronicles. And even if you is one of the motherfuckers that's short sighted, at least have a big ass reward at the end of your show sightness. At least have a big ass reward, bro. Don't be short sighted for no chain, folks. Don't be short sighted for no bracelet. You know what I'm talking about? No bitch, no nigga, no car, bro. At least be short sighted, you know what I'm talking about? For like when the money came out the air, nigga, at least be short sighted, you know what I'm talking about? For 85,000. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna be short sighted, man. Be make sure it's a cool reward at the end of that motherfucker, bro, that you could do long things with. You know what I'm talking about? But just don't sell your soul. I don't know. I can't even tell you that, bro. Because y'all, right now, y'all got different definitions of that. Y'all will sit there and do the fakest shit in the world, then explain how you really ain't. You could write out a statement and say you seen the nigga kill Bigfoot. And then somehow you explain it like, Bigfoot's not even a real person. So technically, I didn't tell. You know what I'm talking about? Bigfoot technically can't even go to court. He's not even. You'll just come up with some shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? But really, you just made a statement on Bigfoot, bro. That's all that is. Because when you make a statement that says you seen somebody do something and you sign that motherfucker, that's your statement. And that's what you said you seen somebody do. So since we getting technical with it, technically that's telling. And this is the thing right here, folks. I say, bro, you always talking about, I don't give a fuck if you, I don't fuck with you niggas, so I don't give a fuck if you on paperwork or you're not. Don't let that shit bother me, bro. It really don't. I don't give a fuck. The problem come in that when y'all sit there and y'all put that shit in people's face and then y'all try to change what that shit is, bro. If you did that shit just fuck shit. And if you'd have never told, you probably should have the responsibility to come up here and say, look, guys, I just did some bitch ass shit. You don't want to put yourself, you should come advocate for what you done did, bro. If you gonna say anything, bro, you shouldn't just come up here, sweep that shit up under the rug like it's sending the message to all these people because they think it's cool to go do crimes and tell now. It's like y'all never telling people they could put their family in danger. Y'all never telling people they gonna put they self in danger depending on who you dealing with. Y'all don't never come share that y'all just make it seem like you could tell and walk around this motherfucker and be rich and telling is the thing to do and it's not, bruh. And that's just how we get not responsible for ourselves. You get what I'm saying, folks? Because we gonna go out here and commit these crimes. I don't hear nobody saying, brother, all that shit that the reason you telling on somebody, you shouldn't even be involved in that shit, nephew, sis. You know what I'm talking about? You should get around some better people, bro. That shit ain't cool, bro, because this is what comes with that shit. You know what I'm talking about? We shouldn't be up here doing hella shit. Then when we get caught, we get more famous for telling. You know what I'm talking about? Because once again, I've never heard anybody just come out and tell. The only time I've seen somebody tell was so they could help themselves. I've never seen nobody just come out and tell on the game because they had to change their heart. You know what, guys? We shouldn't be doing this. I'm telling. I ain't never seen nobody tell up under them conditions. I've only seen people tell when it benefited them. Coffee Chronicles. And once again, since we be talking about accountability and always trying to put that shit on the bitch, that's the biggest non-way of being accountable for yourself. Is when you do something and start telling on other people, bruh. You did it. Just be accountable for what you did. You ain't even got to say what nobody else did. You can tell them what you did. Y'all don't even get it, nigga. Police don't even like snitches. They don't. Police don't like snitches. So when you niggas be running around there doing all that telling, bro, the police look at you as the body. Look how they used to treat the snitches on the TV programs and shit. They don't have respect for y'all, bro. They don't. They just want y'all information. But they look at y'all as the, like, cowards. Like, nigga, you ain't even a man. Don't nobody respect that shit. They don't. It's just a lot of shit. Just a lot of shit, bro. That we do try to gain brownie points and shit, bro. But the shit you think you doing to gang brownie points, bro, motherfuckers looking at you, you just motherfuckers looking at your character like, man, this nigga's a mark. That's what they really think about you. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody can see somebody trying to fit in, short-sighted. A blind motherfucker can see a motherfucker who trying to fit in. They could feel, you know what I'm talking about? They could feel you trying to force your way on over there, man. Short-sightedness. Soggy Sunday, they ain't gonna never change, and I'm finna get up out of here. I've been up here too long already, man. But on the Soggy Sunday, they ain't gonna never change, bruh. Use your own eyes. Just use your own motherfucking eyes. Know how to use your eyes. You know what I'm talking about? Because, nigga, y'all run the world with perception right now. Nigga, right now, I could take a picture, nigga, with I could take a picture with Denzel Washington and Danny DeVito, nigga, and just post it. And then y'all gonna swear to God I done made it. Coffee Chronicles. I could take a picture with my auntie and my partner. But in that picture with my auntie and my partner, we was having way more money than, nigga, I was broke when I took a picture with Denzel Washington and Danny DeVito. But in your head, you gonna think I made it. Because you gonna think I'm somewhere and I done put myself around somebody you deem famous. But when I took that picture with my auntie and y'all was talking shit. Y'all was talking about my auntie, y'all was talking about the shoes my partner had on, but we was on that motherfucker having money. Y'all something straight out of comic book, bruh. And this is the way y'all think. Backwards. That's how y'all always gauging shit wrong. You know what I'm talking about? But what do I know? Only you could prevent forest fires. And with that one right there, you don't remember nothing. Hell, you know what I'm talking about? Always remember, don't cost nothing. Just show a little bit of that love. You know what I'm talking about?